So guys, before I start this video, you may be wondering, Zviko, why is your hair wrapped? I am repenting of my sins, guys. I am not proud of my actions, okay? I do not condone my actions. My actions were bad. I had a momentarily lapse in judgment, guys, so I'm trying to repent, you know, cover my hair like the women did in the Bible, you know, so God can see my heart. Because, guys, when good-looking men come in your life, you sin. I couldn't help it, guys. He was too fine. When I looked at him, okay, let's just get into the video. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So I have a story time for you. I've got a tea with Z. I don't even deserve to drink wine, guys, because I'm not proud of my actions, but I was justified. Well, I think I was justified. Anyway, so do you know, when you think about it now, or when I think about it now, why good-looking men are a disease, okay? They infect you from inside. Right, so let's just get into the story, because you guys are probably confused by this title. Like I said, in the title, I fell in love, got married, had babies, got divorced in the span of 30 minutes. And I'll tell you how this happened. Okay, so let's go back a couple of days, like, you know, story time. Okay, so, I went to the GP. If you guys don't know what a GP is, it's your general practitioner. Basically your doctors. Americans, you guys call it like, I'm going to the doctors, you know. So I went to the doctors, right? And then I was waiting for my appointment, as you do, because I had like something I need to go get checked out, right? So I am not proud of myself. Okay, so in England, right, so when you're going to the GP, like, your name pops up on the screen, right? So my name popped up, like my whole government name. Like, when I say government name, guys, my whole government name popped up, right? And then yeah, it's long as hell. Mama, why did you do this to me? Anyway, moving on. So it pops up, and I didn't realize lately, like, the TV shouts out your name. So it's like, Miss go to consulting room 4, right? I remembered which room he was in, room 4. Okay, so I noticed on the screen my name was spelled wrong. Now this is relevant to the next part later on in the story. So yeah, my name was spelled wrong. So in my mind I was like, okay, let me just go see the doctor, come back and change my name. Cool. Calm. No, not calm. So funnily enough, I had my headphones in and I was listening to the Cupid Shuffle. I don't know why. I was like, to the left, to the right, now walk it, So I was listening to the Cupid Shuffle, so I was in a good mood, you know, I was just like, So I knocked on the door, took off my headphones, paused my music, right? And I walked in. I see 2 doctors in there. 2 blimmin' doctors. Why? Why are they 2? I let it go. So obviously, my mind hasn't registered who is sat down, right? My future husband. So I come in, I'm like, oh, there's 2 of you, because I was surprised. I was like, oh, there's 2 of you. And then the eldest doctor, he was like, yeah, there's 2 of us, don't be scared. I was like, oh, don't worry, because he's the first person who spoke to me, so I was looking at him. And then I turned. Damn, you fine as hell, boo. You so fine. Right, so if you guys don't know, I have a very bad thing lately for Asian guys. I've been watching too many Korean dramas, and they're just so hot to me, like, they're so beautiful to me, right? So tell me why this doctor, he was Asian. Why did he do this to me? So okay, in my mind I'm thinking, hold on, he's definitely a junior doctor, right? So let me just take a quick look at his badge, and it said medical student. I was like, okay, so he's a junior doctor, cool, that's nice. My future husband is gonna be a doctor, it's cool, calm. So I sit down, right? And at this point, I don't get nervous, guys. Like, the only times I get nervous is like if I'm doing something really important that, like, my heart really cares about. So I sat down, and obviously he was in the doctor's seat. The other doctor was sat a bit further away, right? So I sit down, trying to be like all elegant, like, you know, cross my legs, sit down, right? And then my heart starts going. I'm like, stop it! But my heart wouldn't stop, guys. My hands started sweating. It was that deep. I was like, what the hell is going on? I don't get nervous around guys. I just don't. Never have, never will. But why this guy? So then I start, like, you know, getting a bit nervous. So he said to me, oh, how can I help you today? Oh my God, his voice. Guys, this is when I fell in love. As soon as I heard his voice, I did not expect his voice to be like that. It was like so deep, right? And I was like, whoa. It literally like vibrated in my soul. I went like, oh, man. It was that deep, right? So he was like, how can I help you today? Okay, he didn't sound like that, but his voice was deep. It was like, you know when you're like in a car and you're playing really good music and you hear the bass is like, so like his voice was like bass. It was dirty, like you know, like Did you hear me? I said So like I said, guys, his voice was like bass. It was like smooth, like honey, like it literally just went like inside of me, right? And I just couldn't speak. That has never happened to me. I am so embarrassed with myself, like, why did I do that? So he's like to me, oh, how can I help you today? Like, what's wrong? And then I explained to him, like, what's wrong? And then so basically what was wrong is I just had this, like, these spots on my tongue. They're worrying me because they're bleeding. It's calm, it's nothing, it's probably nothing. Right, so he's like, okay, so he's writing down his little notes. Guys, when I tell you, he had like a proper serious face, right? So when he was talking to me, he was so nice. So gentle. I was just looking at him like, have my babies. Well, no, I'm gonna have your babies. Wait, you know what I mean? You know what I mean, right? But then when he was in doctor mode, he was like proper like, yeah, I'm a doctor. He was writing the notes like, you know, like, oh, guys. Oh, I am so embarrassed in myself. Anyway, this story is far from over. So basically, like, he's writing down the notes, he's asking me my symptoms, blah, 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 blah. And then, like, the actual doctor's, like, you know, just confirming what he's doing because he is a junior medical student, whatever. So, cool. I'm not proud of myself. I looked at his badge, like I said earlier, because I knew he was a medical student. And I got his name, and he's got such a cute name, too. Moving on. So, right. You know, they go into doctor mode, you know, they look down my throat, they're like, right? And then like they're like, oh, I can't see anything. I was like, no, love, keep looking, it's all the way back there. So then like he probably looks like, I can see it. And then like, you know, we had a proper conversation, and then he was like, I'm gonna refer you because he's never seen stuff like this before. I'm not dying, guys, it's just I don't know what's going on. Anybody got any advice? I don't know. But anyway, so he said, I'm going to refer you to another hospital, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, cool, that's fine. And we had a little chat. I was like, oh, before you send off the letter to the other hospital, can I change my name? She's like, oh, how do you spell your name? So we started having jokes about my name because it's long. You know, we're just having a proper good conversation. I thought a connection, right? I thought we had a connection. I thought we had a connection. Anyway, that's what I'm saying. Good looking men ruin your senses, they turn you dumb and stupid. So anyway, I'm leaving. I'm like, okay, bye guys, thanks for seeing me. Sorry if I wasted your time. Because I always feel guilty going to the doctors because I feel like I've wasted people's time. But anyway, so he's like, oh, bye, blah, 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 blah. And he smiled at me. Oh, okay, this is where the story gets real. This is where I am not proud of my actions, okay? I am not proud. If the FBI ever watched this, I am not proud of myself. So moving on, I've left the GP, my name's changed, I'm walking home. So I'm texting Don like, Don, I just met my future husband, I just know it's him, I know it's him. He looks like all my Korean drama guys, he is so beautiful, he's got a deep voice, he's gonna be a doctor, he is amazing, oh my god, this is his name. Donna, do your thing. If you guys don't know, Donna's very good at finding people online. She has a talent, she has a skill. So I give her his name. I am not proud of this, guys. I am not proud of my actions. I know it's so bad. I know it's not a good thing to do, and I'm exposing myself. So many people are probably going to shout at me like, Zviko, you can't do that, you can't do that. I just wanted to see what he looks like online. That's all, okay? So anyway, Donna couldn't find him. But then I started using my powers, like, you know, my brain powers, and I found his Instagram. So Instagram, you know, it's an open page. I'm not stalking, it's an open thing, okay? So I find his Instagram, I get so excited, you know, I'm at home, I'm like, oh my god, I found his Instagram. And the first picture I see is his girlfriend. My heart broke. Because from the time I left the doctors, I had already planned our wedding. We already had 4 children so far. We needed 6 more, but you know, so far we had 4 kids, you know. We are happily married. And then I saw the picture of his girlfriend. Now guys, I am no homewrecker. I know, like, you know, where I'm not wanted, where I am wanted. I am about to break a happy home. So in that moment, I divorced him. We were divorced. It was over, okay? Now starts my heartbreak, okay? My mom came home. And my mom can attest to this. She came home and I was just in her room like this. And then I came downstairs and then she was like, what's wrong with you? I was like, I'm going through a heartbreak. And she looked at me like I was the most stupidest person ever. She's like to me, what do you mean heartbreak? You're single? I was like, no. So I explained to her the story. And she looked at me like, you're not alright in the brain. I was like, no, but mama, we were married, we had kids, now I'm divorced, I'm going through a heartbreak. And can you believe my mom laughed at me? She laughed. Full on, ha ha ha, ha ha ha, ha ha. She laughed at me. I was in pain, guys. I was going through a heartbreak. If you guys follow me on Instagram, I documented the whole thing. Like, from like the start to the end of me having my heartbreak. It's on Instagram. I think it's gone now. But yeah, I was going through a heartbreak. I was so emotional, you know. And my mom was laughing at me. Sorry guys, I got a bit of a cold. So yeah, and then I started playing sad music. I was proper in divorce mode. So literally I went from like being the happiest woman. I found my husband. He was perfect. He was tall too, guys. He was tall as hell. Okay, so I found my husband. I fell in love. He was a caring man to me. We got married. We had our 4 babies. You know, I thought everything was good until I saw the picture of his girlfriend. She's very beautiful though. He did a good job because she's really, really pretty. And I can see how they mesh, you know, I see it. So, you know, I can easily bow down. Like, you know, it's okay. She was very pretty. She was prettier than me. I can admit that. So, you know, good job for him. So then obviously now I'm going through a divorce. You know, my heartbreak is breaking. I'm sad. I'm emotional. And then I decided I'm never going to fall in love again, guys. Because this experience has just ruined me, okay? This experience has just broken my heart. I know it was fictional but in my head. But I just had to share this story with you guys. Stay away from good-looking men. Stay away from professional good-looking men who want to be doctors. Stay away from them because they'll break your heart. No, guys, I am just messing with you guys. I am just joking. This actually did happen. It's not like I actually fell in love with him. I just thought he was cute. I just wanted to see his Instagram. That was it. But in my mind, you know, we were married, we got divorced, whatever. But I just thought this was like a really, really funny story time to tell. Because I was telling my mom and she was calling me stupid like I'm crazy. I told Donna, she called me a psycho. Well, she didn't. So guys, I know this story may sound crazy to you guys, but it's just a bit of fun. I just wanted to share with you guys what happened when I went to the doctors. I now believe in love at first sight. I get it. You can literally fall in love with somebody at first sight and they don't even know you exist. Because to him, as soon as I left the room, he probably forgot about me. I was just another patient. But to me, he was my baby daddy, okay? So I get it. You know when people say, oh, I fell in love with her at first sight. Oh, I fell in love with him at first sight. I get it. But you know what, guys? This heartbreak has taught me something. It's taught me one valuable lesson. And if that's one thing that you guys learn after leaving this video, then that's great. The valuable lesson I learned is do not trust good-looking professional men. That's it. Anyway guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was just a bit of fun, just a bit of laughing. Don't take me too serious, guys. I'm not a stalker or anything, I promise. I promise I'm not a stalker. No guys, seriously, I'm not a stalker. It was just a bit of fun. And don't act like you guys don't do it, especially all of you girls. I see you. You could see a guy in school in your class or whatever and you find out his name. The first thing you do, I bet you go on his Instagram and just look at his pictures, okay? So don't think I'm a weirdo or I'm a stalker. Don't call the police on me. I'm sorry. I just want to share this story because it was funny. But what I want to know, guys, is have you ever done what I have done? I don't feel like I'm the only weirdo on this planet. Have you guys ever met a person, I don't know, from work or school or college or university or I don't know, somewhere out, and you got their name and they were really beautiful, really like nice, and you fell in love and you just went on his Instagram or his Facebook? Tell me, have you guys ever done that? Because if I'm the only person who's ever done that, then I should probably be arrested. No, but I guarantee all of you guys do it too, okay? I'm just exposing myself on the internet. But I just want to end this video saying, you know, to the guy who broke my heart, who doesn't even know I exist, he probably forgot about me as soon as I left the doctor's office. It's okay, I forgive you. Anyway guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Peace out. I am such an idiot. I fell in love.